Hello and welcome to our Winter Road video. My name is Haley Lamberson. I work with the Transportation Planning Help Desk area. Today, what we're going to start off with is a short presentation or a short slideshow that I have going over a few business rules. So give me just a second and I will get that pulled up here. All right, so number one, we have a season every year between October 15th and April 15th. Districts are required to update their winter road segments at the beginning of each working day, even if there's not a winter storm. Districts are also required to report changes to road conditions as they occur at least every 4 hours throughout the winter event and every 24 hours during non-events. Number two, conditions will be reported as clear, mostly clear, partly covered, and covered. Three, customers do rely on the information that they find on the traveler information map. So we really encourage districts to update as frequently as they can. Four, after a winter storm, districts are required to continue to report all changes in road conditions a minimum of every 4 hours until all operation routes have been returned to clear. Five, if you are closing an interstate or any other route, you are required to contact headquarters EOC for further instructions. And then from there, you're also required to enter traffic impact. And when you do that, your type is going to be set as winter weather closure and closed for level of impact. Six, the application will send email notifications at least every 24 hours for clear and mostly clear records, and then every 4 hours for other statuses. A statewide report for all traveler information is available on our traveler information map on MoDOT's website. Okay, and this next slide just has a few examples of winter road conditions. So you can see you have covered, partly covered, and mostly clear. Like I said, these are just some examples that we put out there so you kind of have an idea. All right. So now that we have got over that PowerPoint, some business rules, we are going to go ahead and get started. Today I am working out of our TMS Dev environment, so I can show you a few things. So how we're going to get to the Winter Road application is you're going to go to Applications up at the top. You're going to go to Traveler Information System, and then Winter Road Conditions. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to show you within the application is your search criteria. So you have a couple different ways that you can search throughout here. As you can see, you have your district, you have your counties within that district, and your maintenance buildings within that district. So if you're going through and you're searching and you have your district, you can pick your county, and then you can go down and pick your maintenance building. And so what it's going to do is it's going to narrow that down to your district, maintenance building, and county. You don't have to select all three of these. You can search by district and maintenance building, district and county. It's strictly up to you how you want to do your search criteria. Or you can just leave it where you select what district that you're needing if you're needing to show all counties, all maintenance buildings, and it will list it all here for you. Another way that you can search through here is by these columns. As you can see, there's a blank box up at the top here. So say you were needing to search a certain maintenance building. Instead of clicking up here, you can go down here and you can type it in. So say you want to search maintenance building, St. Joseph. As you can see, you type that in and it's going to give you the list of all St. Joseph maintenance buildings. You can also do the same with your travel way. So if you're wanting to look up a certain travel way, for example, if we're doing Route A, once you type that in, it's going to give you a list of everything with that travel name. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to discuss are going to be these three buttons down here at the bottom. As you can tell, we have update, timestamp, and refresh. And you can see that we do not have an add button. This application is only for updating existing segments. So if you're needing to remove or add a segment in there, you will have to contact our office. This application, like I said, is only for updating the existing segments that are in here. All right. So we're going to say that we're in a winter event and you have some areas that are needing to be updated from clear and they're now covered or partly covered and you're needing to change the condition. Um, so we're going to come over here and we're going to select which segment that we're wanting. We're going to come down to our conditions here, hit the drop down, and you'll see where it has clear, mostly clear, partly covered, and covered. So we're going to change that to covered and then hit update. And as you can tell here, it has changed this segment to where the condition is now covered and it will have your date and time that it was changed. If you're needing to say change a couple of them at a time, but not all of them, you can go through and select which ones that you're needing. Again, you'll go down here, click your drop down in your conditions, select covered, and hit update. And it will change what you have selected for your condition. It will show covered. Again, the date that it was changed and the time that it was changed. So the next button that we're going to talk about is the update timestamp. So with this update timestamp, what it's going to do is it is going to update this section or this column right here where you have your time and the date that it was changed. It will not change the condition. Um, so for instance, if it's a day like today where there is no winter weather going on, and you're just needing to go in and make your updates for the day during this season between October 15th and April 15th, and you're wanting to update, what you do is you can either select all, and it will select everything within this district that you have listed, and you can come down here and hit update timestamp, or you can just come up here where it says update district timestamp, and if you click on that, it's going to update everything automatically. And like I said, that's one way to do it by clicking this button, or you can also select all, come down here, update timestamp, and it will change the times for you. As you can see, whenever you click update timestamp, it does not change the conditions. So if you're needing to come in here and update segments where you're needing to change the condition as well, you will have to select what needs to be selected and you will have to hit update. And when you hit update, that will change your condition and it will also change your last updated as well. Um, when records are past the 4 hour, when records are past the 4 hour last updated deadline, they will turn red in the application. If we're not in a winter event, but are still between the October 15th and April 15th dates, the records will turn red after 24 hours. Um, any of these records that are red will need to be updated. So for instance, if we go down to Central District here, you can see that these are all red, meaning that they need to be updated. All right, so the last button that we're going to go over down here at the bottom is just this refresh button. What this does is it's going to um, list right here where it says last refresh. It's just going to give you the time that everything was last updated within the application. Okay. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to go over is we're going to go over the traffic impact. So closing a road during or due to winter weather. So what you'll do is if you were closing a road and the segment is already listed within the application, you're going to come over here, you're going to click that segment, you're going to update it to covered, and it's going to change. Okay. Once that's done, then you're going to go over to traffic impact and you're going to enter all that information there. You're going to enter your closed road. We're going to hit traffic impact. So once you hit traffic impact, it's going to take you to the map here. You have different ways that you can search for the route that you're needing. If there is a segment that is not listed on the application and you're needing to close it, this is going to work the same way. So for instance, um, if we're wanting to come in here and close, what is this? Route M in Nottoway County. You can search up here for the route that you're needing, or you can zoom into the map. I'm going to zoom into the map. I'm going to select Route M, and it's going to give me my starting and end logs. If you're not needing to close the whole route, you can move these dots to wherever you need them to be. Or you can go over here to your logbook where you can select your start and your end. So you'll select your start, hit set start, select your end, hit set end, and then just close, and it will go ahead and set it for you. So once you have your start and end logs on the traffic impact, you can go ahead and come over to this little clipboard and it will say add/update. So we're going to click that. It's going to bring you to this next page. Here is where that is where you're going to close this route. So we're going to come over to type. We're going to select winter weather closure. As you can see, the level of the impact is automatically going to be set to closed. Then we're going to come down to the bottom here where this little box that says close until further notice. We're going to click that. And then we're going to enter in an external comment. So this external comment box has to be filled out. If it is not filled out and you just come down and you hit OK, it will give you an error and the box will show up as red. So there has to be a comment that's entered in here. So we're going to enter in road closed due to weather. The ooh, cannot type today. All right. So we have our comment listed in here. Now we're going to come down to actions where you see this little box and it will say create opposing. If both sides are going to be closed, you're going to click this and then hit OK. And you may have to give it a few minutes for it to load, but it should show you here that it has been closed. So we're going to double check ourselves. We're going to come over to where it says external, and you're going to go to your traveler information map. It may take a minute or so for it to actually show up here. While we're waiting for that to show up on our traveler information map, I will tell you that if you're closing anything like I-70 or I-44, you will be prompted to enter a traffic bypass. So from there, you're going to have to contact headquarters EOC to activate the correct bypass. Um, so basically, what a traffic bypass is application is a solution to implement a bypass around a significant traffic impact on a predetermined route and convoy the information to interstate parties such as public, MoDOT employees, and public safety organizations. All right. All right, so we went ahead and refreshed this, and as you can see, that traffic impact has finally updated in our traveler information map. So you can come over here, you can click on it, and it's going to give you that the road is closed due to winter weather, and it's going to say road closed until further notice. All right, so actually, what we're talking about the traveler information map. We'll go over a couple of things. Um, as you can see, it's already automatically set to have your road conditions already showing. So as you can see, we're not in a winter weather event, so everything's going to show up as green. Um, but you can see on the left-hand side, you have all of your options for that. Also on the traveler information map, up here at links, you have access to your text report as well. So some of the other links that you have on the side here for your internal and external, you have your traffic impact, obviously, but you also have where you can access the traveler information map, so you don't have to go to the homepage like we just did, and then you have your text report um, that will take you to this page. And then from here, you also have your winter road conditions, where if you click that, it's going to take you back to the actual application. And you can see your links are still listed on the side. All right, so I think that pretty much covers the application and our traffic impact and how to enter in um, a closed road due to weather. So the next thing that I'm going to show you on here is going to be how to access the TMS Winter Road reports. Unfortunately, Dev is not working with the reports, so I'm going to come over to our sit environment. And up at the top again, you're going to see where it says reports and then TMS reports menu. All right, so underneath the traveler information system, you're going to see where it has your winter road segment by district. So you'll click on that. All right. And then we're going to select whatever district that you're needing. So we're going to do Northwest and then hit Submit Report. Once you do that, the report should show up for the winter road segments by district. And you'll have it all listed here. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to go over is that we're pretty much done with the actual presentation and how to enter or update the winter road conditions, how to enter traffic impact, how to get to the reports. So if anyone ever has any kind of questions or anything like that, you need to get in contact with us. You can come down here on the homepage where it says Ask a TMS Question. You'll just click that. You'll do who it's from and what your question is, and it will get sent directly to us. Also, you can come up to the top where it says Contact Us. And here it will list our names, our phone, a fax, and then you'll have our individual emails as well. So feel free if you have any questions or not sure if something's working correctly or if you're doing something correctly, you can always either call us, chat us, or send an email. We'll definitely be here to help and always happy to help. All right. And with that, that does conclude our video for winter roads. Like I said, if you have any questions, concerns, feel free to get in contact with us and we'll help you as much as we can. Have a great day.